Hi everybody, it's me, Michelle and Tackett, and I'm going to do something different. I'm going to start promoting other housewives and homemakers who make videos on YouTube. And oh lordy, I'm going to show a video from the wonderful, adorable, precious, just absolutely, angelic Miah-Ann. It's a cooking video from her, and she is just too cute for words. Subscribe to her channel, I'll leave the link below. Go get 'em, girl.
Hello everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Miah-Ann, and I have really enjoyed being a part of this Vintage Homemakers Are Fabulous group. It's been awesome. What I wanted to do today is to take a moment to show you a really easy, simple chicken casserole that I'm making for lunch today. It's a really awesome recipe for those of you who work, don't have really a whole lot of time to devote to cooking. It's a really good dish to have, and you can make it any time of the year. So what I have for you is, let me see if I can turn it around. Well, I don't know how to turn it around, but all you need are some chicken tenders, tenderloins. You need a bag of Knorr rice sides in the creamy chicken flavor. You also need 1 can of cream of chicken soup, and the spices are seasoned salt, garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, and pepper. Now you're also going to need chicken broth, but I don't have any, so I'm going to use a bouillon cube. And you're also going to need a 9x9 casserole dish sprayed with cooking spray. You're going to also need to have your oven preheated to 350 degrees. What I'm going to try to do, because I don't have a tripod, I don't ever make videos, so I'm going to try to position you in a way where you can actually see what I'm doing. So I'm just going to kind of put you right there underneath the cabinet, and I hope you can see. So what we're going to do first is we're going to season our chicken. I just have the chicken tenderloins in the bowl. I'm just going to season, and you season how you like it. This is just how I prefer to have chicken seasoned. I'm going to put this fork down, and usually what I do is I will pour it in my hand because I'm always afraid I'm going to dump the whole thing on the chicken, so I'm just going to season it the way I like it, and you do it the way you want to do it. What is everyone else making today? Are y'all making anything good for lunch or dinner? So we've got that, and I'm going to do onion powder, just making, sometimes you can take the lid off and it has the little filter thing, and sometimes you have to pop the lid itself, and so I have to make sure, because I've dumped an entire canister of these onto my food thinking that it was just, you take the lid off and just shake it in. Put some onion powder, and we got some garlic powder. See, this is the one you take the lid off. Okay, and I will do a little paprika just for color. This kind of paprika to me doesn't really have much of a taste, but the smoked paprika does. I have a thing about touching chicken, so I'm going to use a fork, and I'm just going to kind of shift it around so all of it gets that seasoning. Oh, I'm also going to put pepper. So I'm just going to put a little bit of pepper. All right. I have never done a video per se before to show everyone, so this is my very first time. So I hope I don't mess up, because if I do, I don't know how to edit it out. Okay. So we've got our chicken all seasoned, so I hope you can kind of see. Gosh, maybe I need to get a tripod. That would be awesome. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to take your casserole dish, and you're going to open your bag of rice, and you're just going to pour it right in the bottom and spread it out evenly. See if I can turn you just a little. Maybe? Okay. Essentially, you're just spreading this entire thing over. It's not going to really matter, because what you're going to do is you're going to mix your cream of chicken soup, your 1 can full of chicken broth with the rice, and then you're going to mix it up. So I'm going to do that right now. I don't know if y'all are like me, but I have to get every little bit of soup off of this lid and out of this can, because it's going to bother me if I don't. So And also these little spatulas are very nifty in getting all the little speck of it out. So we're just gonna pour it like this. I hope you can see, kind of. I'll show you, it's fine. Okay, nope. Still have a whole bunch in there. I found this recipe on YouTube. Apparently it was on TikTok once upon a time, and it may still be, but I don't participate in TikTok that often. The only time that I see TikTok is when my girlfriends send me a link to watch a video. But other than that, I don't have my own TikTok. I don't have Twitter. I don't have Instagram. I have Facebook, but that's about it. Okay, so we've got all of that. We've got all of that on top, and I will show you just kind of just doing like that. And again, I apologize. I really hope you can see. My phone is not the best. I need a new one. But during the pandemic, who can afford it? So, okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take this can. What I like to do is I like to get the bouillon cubes that are easily crushable. And I will just crush it in between 2 spoons. So let me go ahead and get 2 spoons. Alrighty, so we got the 2 spoons, and I will just kind of, I don't know, kind of crush it. That did not go like I wanted it to. Okay. Well, I messed up, so I'm going to turn this off now and clean up my mess. Okay, great news. I did not make as big of a mess as I thought. When I crushed it, it went all over the counter and it didn't go on the floor like I had thought. So, whew. Okay, so what I went ahead and did was I just filled the can with water all the way up, and I just stirred the bouillon cube in there, and it also allowed me to get what soup I couldn't get out with the spatula. So what we're going to do is we're just going to pour this in with the rice and with the cream of chicken soup, and then just mix it up. That's all we're doing. That's pretty simple, isn't it? Okay, and with that, I'm just going to use a whisk, because I think that it would go a lot smoother and a lot easier just to get it well blended that way. How is everyone else's day going? My day is going pretty well. Here lately, I have not been sleeping that well, because I tell you what, this time change has really thrown me for a loop. I have never experienced this before. When I was working, I mean, it didn't affect me, hardly at all, but ever since I've been doing this, it has really affected me, because it's caused me to go to bed much later, and I can't sleep, But yeah, so for those of you who don't know, I take care of my grandmother. She has pretty severe dementia, and so I'm her full-time caregiver. And I decided it would be better to quit work and take care of her as opposed to keeping her in a facility, because we just ran into a lot of problems when she was in a facility before. And, you know, she took care of me throughout my entire life, and so I thought, you know, it's time that I gave a little bit of that back. And so yeah, that's what I do. And so I try to make pretty decent meals so that way she has something good to eat and that she can eat. But as I was saying, you just mix the soup, rice, and the chicken broth in the bottom of this pan. And then what we're going to do next is we're going to take the chicken and then just place it on top of the rice, soup, and broth mixture. And that's it, folks. That's all there is to it. It's pretty easy, and it doesn't take you that long to get it fixed. And so yeah, that's all it is. And so let me go ahead and can you see? Okay, I'm just going to do that, and then I'll show you what it looks like after. I'm setting you on a toaster, so I really hope that it doesn't fall. Okay, so we're just laying this gently over into the mixture here. And now we're going to bake this at 350 for 45 minutes to an hour. You can use tin foil and keep it covered if you want. Actually, I think that's probably what I'm going to do. I've noticed that with my oven, things tend to cook a little bit better once I put foil over it and keep it covered. So that's what we'll do. Okay, and our last piece of chicken is going in. All right, let me wash my hands just a minute. Okay. All right, so this is what it looks like going into the oven. Just bake it at 350 for 45 minutes to an hour, and I'll show you what the end results look like. All right, my lovelies, I just took it out of the oven, and this is what it looks like. Gosh, that looks good. I can't wait to dig in. So that's the recipe. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that you enjoy this recipe too. And I will see you later. Bye.